Santa Sue. I'm Kelsey LaFernay.
And I'm Anthony Moore. Thanks for tuning in to KSSH News at Noon.
Up first, the return of 3 furlough days.
February 13th, March 27th, and May 22nd, formerly days off, are now back on.
That means 3 extra days of instruction. Ooh.
Our snow day is gone.
A furlough day is when the entire school district would close down for a day, and the purpose of that is to save money. So we would save the money of all the salaries of all the employees on that day when the school is closed. Our superintendent announced that our furlough days for this year were reinstituted because we were able to balance the budget, so we were able to make it work, had enough money to get through the end of the year.
Every day for me is like a super furlough day. I have to work and I don't get paid.
The SAG Awards are this weekend.
SAG membership is a major step towards landing parts in movies and TV shows.
That's right, Kelsey, the Venerable Screen Actors Guild card.
Hey Santa Sue, Devin Streeton here. It's show business award season. With the Golden Globes wrapping up, the SAG Awards are just around the corner. Let's go talk to a couple of guild members to find out more.
I'm here with Benji Kaufman. He is a Santa Sue alumni and a member of SAG. What is SAG?
SAG is the Screen Actors Guild, and it is a union for actors on film and TV.
Hi, I'm Megan Martin, and I am a member of Screen Actors Guild. The Screen Actors Guild is a union, like any other worker union, that protects your rights, your hours, your food, your pay, everything, and they just happen to be for screen actors.
How long have you been a member of SAG?
I've been a member of SAG for about 7 or 8 months now.
I have been a member of the Screen Actors Guild since 1997, 17 years. I feel like it's kind of a bragging point, but I was 5 years old, so I had no idea what it meant, actually.
What made you SAG eligible?
What made me SAG eligible is I did a web series back in January, and now in SAG there's this new media clause where if you do things that are a SAG web series or SAG videos on YouTube, like through College Humor or some big production company like that, you can actually become SAG eligible if you have at least 1 line in those videos.
I became SAG eligible because of commercials I was doing at the time. They were Mattel commercials, like Barbie, Cabbage Patch, stuff like that. And when you do enough of those, you gotta join the union.
What rights does SAG protect?
SAG basically protects working too long in a day, not getting enough sleep, not getting paid the right amount. A lot of times people like to take advantage of actors, so SAG is there to protect them, to make sure that they're not overworked and underpaid.
If I'm a member of the Screen Actors Guild, you have to participate in projects that are SAG, Screen Actors Guild, verified. They have to be projects that are a part of the union. So that means everybody on set is a part of the union.
Some pros of being in SAG is they have to give you 12 hours from the time that you finish shooting to the time you start shooting the next day, so that you can go home and get at least an 8-hour sleep or do whatever you need to do. They make sure that you are paid on a scaled rate and that you are paid enough for the work you do. You get health benefits, which is very important in this world now.
Being a member of SAG is important in the casting process because if the project is already SAG, it's a union project, then they're more likely to hire someone that is a union member, because if they hire someone that's non-union, then they have to file all this paperwork to try and make them a part of the union, so it's just easier for them to hire someone that's already in, which is why it's kind of hard to become a member of the union.
One of the cons is you can't do non-union stuff, which is, especially for me, coming out of college and wanting to, trying to go out and act, there's a lot of non-union things out there, and if you're SAG, you can't do those unless you either go under a different name. So if I want to act in it, I have to go under a different name, or you have to get permission through SAG to do it, but that takes a long time, and SAG is a very backed up company right now.
The cons are more stuff like you can't work in any non-union projects after you become a member of SAG, and unless you're in a right-to-work state. I know Nevada is a right-to-work state where it doesn't matter what union you're in. And also you have to pay your dues, which is a little bit annoying, but it's worth it. It goes right back into your protection, and the more money you make, the more money you pay in dues.
This next story really blew me away.
Hey Santa Sue, what does hairspray and burritos have in common? Nothing. Except when it comes to Santa Susana's hairspray and habaneros night. You just go into the main office, pick up a flyer, and 20% of the proceeds go to Santa Susana High School Senior Department. Then you just fill out this order form for a night of fun. Yeah! You can't stop the beat, but you can stop to eat.
Check this out.
Hey Santa Sue, so yearbook prices are going to be going up on the 28th, so you should all buy them now and save yourself some money.
I have seen some amazing shorts this year.
Shorts?
Yeah, you know, whips,
Sure. Yeah. Whips.
rides, wheels, just roll it.
My anaconda don't, my anaconda don't, my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Boy toy named Troy used to live in Detroit. Big dope stealing money, he was getting some coins. Was the shootouts with the law, but he lived in a...
Hey Santa Sue, let's go talk to Sean Sanchez about his whip. So, Sean, what kind of whip do you have?
I drive a 2014 Chick Magnet.
What kind of mileage does it get?
90 miles per charge.
What are the pros and cons of this whip?
I don't have to pay gas, but I have to plan out exactly where I'm going. The only type of liquid I need to put in my car is coolant and no oil, and I have a regular car battery inside. And also, my car makes no noise whatsoever, and it's been on this whole time.
So, does your whip have a name?
Yes, he does. His name is Big Ben. Uncle Ben from Spider-Man is a role model, and obviously this car is huge.
There you have it, Santa Sue. See you next time on Whips with Kate Kaufman.
It takes me like 20 minutes to get ready.
And it shows.
Thanks.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Martinez. Even though Beyonce wakes up flawless every morning, doesn't mean the rest of us do. Let's hear some of the students' morning wake-up routines.
I get up at around 6:20.
Lay there for like 30 minutes.
Shower, get dressed.
I let the dog out, I feed the dog, then I go wake up the kids.
So, every day I call Ryan, and he says, I'm wearing a collar, and I say, okay, I'll wear a collar, and then we match.
Takes me like 15 to 20 minutes to do makeup.
I put a little concealer on my face, and then I add a little powder, and then I get to my eyebrows, and that takes about 5 minutes. And then after, if I feel a little snazzy, I'll add a little eyeliner, and then mascara, and then some bold lips, if I feel like it.
There you have it, Santa Sue. Your mornings are giving me a headache.
Do you hear that?
That, Kelsey, is the distant sound of a local Simi Valley band.
Oh, it's actually my phone.
Hey Santa Sue, Colton Dunn here. Simi Valley has a music scene with many bands and many artists. Let's go meet one. I'm here with Matt Lotta, singer and bass player for the local Simi Valley band, After Hours. So Matt, what do you try to do as an individual to give After Hours its unique sound?
Well, as an individual, as a bass player, I try to put some funky bass lines in there and have the bass lines be like melodic so that when I'm singing, they kind of match up with the melodies I'm singing. And as a singer, I want to emulate like James Brown and all those guys. I love them, so try to be soulful.
So Matt, how did After Hours come to be?
Well, After Hours was concocted when Tyler Marquez and Tyler Monroe got together to jam a little bit, you know. And then they got their friend Chris to play drums, and then me to play bass. I said I'd like to sing too, so that's how we came. Then after a while, Chris left to play with his own band, and we got David Wary to play drums. So that is our current lineup of After Hours.
So Matt, can you describe the music style of After Hours?
After Hours is kind of a mix of funk, jazz, and punk rock. Kind of punk funk, if you will. And the lyrics are supposed to be kind of weird, kind of odd, and sort of offensive, but not too much. It kind of makes you want to slick your hair back and just ride old Fords.
This is Tyler Monroe here. He is one of the founding members of After Hours.
I make it my personal goal whenever I play with this group that my guitar sounds the true beauty of thousands of weeping angels.
So Tyler, what are some of the long-term goals for After Hours?
Well, you see, originally we wanted to be that huge superstar style band, playing large venues for thousands of people, but then we realized we'd probably have much more fun just sitting in a garage at age of 40, doing absolutely nothing.
This is Tyler Marquez from After Hours. So Tyler, what do you contribute to the sound of After Hours?
Well, with the cello I can get higher pitched octaves and also lower pitched, so I can also fill in for the lead guitar and also rhythm guitar parts and sometimes bass guitar parts.
So Tyler, where can we find some After Hours music?
You can find it on SoundCloud, and you can find some of our live recordings there from some of our recent gigs. You can also find some of our songs from our albums that we have, from our old album actually. So in there we don't have any electric cello, it's just mainly just me on guitar. But you can also ask any of the members for that album if you want. And currently right now we are recording our new album, which we don't have a name for yet. Back to you in the studio.
That's all she wrote for this week.
You mean our script writers here at Alcorn?
The person who's actually writing this?
It looks like she wrote, "That's the way it is."
January 22nd, 2015.
Have a swell day, Santa Sue.
Your picture perfect blue, sunbathing on the moon, stars shining as your bones illuminate. First kiss just like